It's only once in a while when you meet entrepreneurs with a seemingly audacious vision that you refuse to believe in. It becomes incredible when they put it all together brick by brick and push their convictions to become a reality. And it doesn't seem any lesser than a miracle when they finally convert skeptics into the hardcore believers. That's the story of TenXer, who made it possible to have these expensive hardwares available as a service. Let's hear it from Sridhar, co-founder of TenXer, who is leading our way to future by turning this vision to reality.
I am Sridhar Joshi, one of the founders of TenXer Technologies. Much of our modern electronic innovations are silently powered by the semiconductor industry, which build the tiny yet immensely powerful integrated circuits, which are commonly known as chips or silicon. The bad news is that the semiconductor industry's conventional business is on a decline. However, the good news is that the emerging technologies such as IoT, 5G, and AI are shaping up a massive $100 billion market opportunity for these companies. But this new emerging market has a very different DNA. In this market, the center of gravity of demand is spreading out from a few large enterprises to a long tail of small innovators all over the globe. And guess what? These innovators are not buying the individual ICs anymore. Instead, they are demanding integrated solutions with multiple ICs that can help them come up with the POCs quickly and also help them manage the short product design cycles. This is a very big change. It is actually reshaping the current market dynamics. This will bring up new winners and losers as we go along, based on how well the semiconductor companies understand this market reality and play the new game well. For example, in this rapidly moving new market, IC companies can not compete if they do not have the real-time and accurate insights into how the users are engaging with their IC solutions. These insights help support the customers effectively. Next, there needs to be a way to reach out to 100x more customers. Scale is essential so as not to miss out on the real winner in the long term. To summarize, the growth potential will be limited by the spread and speed and scale at which the ICs can be evaluated. But this is not easy for the new companies or the semiconductor companies to shift to our market realities. It is difficult to change the existing procedures that have been there for years, if not decades. With the current setup, it is not possible to handhold every customer for the chip evaluation process. It is difficult to build support teams across the geographies for too many diverse boards. This is where we, TenXer Technologies, come in. While allowing the semiconductor companies to focus on their design wins, we take care of simplifying the new customer engagement models. Through virtual labs, we enable scale evaluation, that is one board for hundreds of users. Customer onboarding for evaluation happens in a few minutes with a browser. The entire evaluation process happens within a day compared to weeks it would earlier take. Our real-time analytics about the customer behavior, engagement with the boards, help the semiconductor companies to support the right customers at the right time and also plan for the next relevant features. The solution provides an AI-powered assistance to get customers onboarded quickly. Let's see how the product works now.
There are millions of new solutions being built by innovators across the globe who use IC components. Let us take the example of a system designer, Vismaya. She spends a huge amount of time checking IC datasheets, looking for recommendations, getting evaluation boards shipped by IC companies, and testing those with their prototypes until she finds the right IC. The whole process could take 4 to 6 weeks. It is frustrating sometimes. Now, let us see what happens when Vismaya uses TenXer's virtual IC labs. Unlike in the previous case, Vismaya doesn't need to wait for the testing boards to arrive. She just logs into the TenXer's virtual lab, quickly reviews all available evaluation boards, and finds a prototype application pre-built for her evaluation process. Within minutes, she connects to the cloud prototype hardware, configures all necessary parameters, and then evaluates the board online. She doesn't need to chase IC support teams for any technical clarifications. AI-powered virtual FAE provided by TenXer handholds Vismir through the entire evaluation process and resolves all her technical queries in real time. Vismir gets the entire evaluation done just in 2 days, including trial of 3 different IC boards. So how does TenXer make it happen? TenXer has built a cloud evaluation infrastructure where semiconductor companies can host their purpose-built evaluation boards along with solution prototypes to accelerate the evaluation process. Unlike the conventional process, these physical evaluation boards hosted in TenXer's labs are time-shared by users. They are reused by thousands of designers instead of being sent to just a few designers for their exclusive evaluation. With thousands of designers evaluating IC boards in the virtual lab, TenXer's Customer Connect module collects real-time customer engagement data and provides accurate insights of customers' IC usage and their evaluation progress to the IC companies. IC companies can use this data to efficiently manage their leads and reduce their sales closure time by 70 to 80%. TenXer's virtual lab is the future of IC evaluations. Any board, anytime, any place. We are ready. Are you?
So what's been the customer response? TenXer platform is gaining traction and has been validated by many customers. We are currently engaged with 2 global giants. Our solution is readily deployable to motor driver controllers, the power management ICs, the LED drivers, and precision ADCs, and so on the virtual lab. Our future roadmap is to enable 100K evaluations, host 200 or more boards, and get 10,000 users in the short term. Thank you for hearing us.